Good morning. I'm out here in front of the Public Defender's office. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I just seen some injustices occur, and I'm going to come in and do some records requests. So, what I'm going to want to do is I'm going to want to do a records request. And I'm going to want to also, I'll start with that first. Okay? So what I'm going to want to know is how many cases.
Hold on a second, we get a notepad.
Yes, sir. Oh, I got all the time in the world.
Go ahead.
This year, I'm going to want to know how many witnesses have been impeached
Witnesses have been impeached.
by the Public Defender's Office.
Impeached by the public defender?
Yes.
Okay.
Office.
All right.
I'm also going to want to know, it might take me a second to word this, so don't start writing it, okay? Procedurally, there's a procedure. If you subpoena a witness, victim to a deposition, and they don't show, then a order is served by the sheriff's department via the judge, handling this court case. Mm-hmm. I want to know how many times this office, the public defender's office, I want to know how many times the public defender's office has actually followed up with the arrest. In other words, the judge says if they don't present themselves after they've been served by the sheriff's department, part of the process, then the sheriff is ordered to pick them up and bring them to court, like a contempt. Mm-hmm. I want to know how many times that's happened.
So how many times the court has ordered people to...
You write it any which way. Take your time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a hurry, and I know it's odd what I'm asking.
So how many times the court has ordered people to show to a deposition or subpoena?
Okay, first subpoenaed, right?
Yeah.
Then no show for the subpoena. Then they're court ordered by the sheriff, like the public defender announces to the judge, I served this person with a subpoena under my subpoena powers, and it was executed, and the victim or witness hasn't presented themselves for deposition. So then he prays to the judge again. I need your authority to have the county serve them again. And then the third process is the contempt charge, or bring them before the court.
Okay.
I want to know how many. You get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Okay. And of them, I want to know how many contempt charges this office is prosecuting. Or I wouldn't say this office wouldn't prosecute a contempt charge, but how many times this office has requested contempt charges filed. I understand that this isn't the prosecutor office. I understand that. But if none of that happened, you know what I'm saying?
Like how many times we defended against contempt charges?
No. How, like the first process is you serve a subpoena for a deposition to a witness or a victim. They don't show. Well, witnesses don't have to come. Victims come. They have to. They don't show. The second time you go to the court, you pray. I'm playing a role of public defender. The second time I go to court, I pray that the judge, takes some action. So he has the sheriff's department serve them, in hand. When they don't show, the third time in court, they ask for a contempt charge, right? To bring them, to be a wit, or however they call it. to the court. And that's contempt. When you don't come back, in other words, you're presented to the court and you don't come back, that would be contempt. I want to know how many times this office has followed through with a contempt charge.
Okay.
I can easily say there'll be a video on the YouTube to refer to. And the last thing I want to know is how I file a complaint. Not with you.
Okay.
I want to know the complaint process. And you can send all that to... I'm not in a hurry, okay? I'll let you catch up. And thank you for doing your
problem.
best.
Does someone file a complaint? Yeah, usually it goes to our admin office.
Okay.
You want to file a complaint now, or you just want?
No, I just want to know the process.
Okay.
And you can send that to bluesteelfoyarequest@gmail.com. If you need any spelling, just ask me.
Blue Steel what?
FOIA request@gmail.
Okay.
Thank you for your time and effort. I appreciate it. You did a great job.
No problem.
I won't even show your face on the YouTube. Thank you. Two. Saw some things today that were atrocious. I don't understand how you could even call it a justice system. Nothing worked in there. Prosecutor lies. Seen it with my own eyes. Embellishment in the least. Embellishment in the least. But in the eyes of the court, he lied. He lied. They all lied. They all were subservient each with the other. The judge, Kreider, all of them. Well, thanks for watching. Bye now.